Hi Aries, welcome from the 9th to the 16th of September 2023. So this is going to be weekly messages. If you want a private reading, it is in the i.ok. You can also join the locals membership, which is my community, my brand new community below. 6-month reading is now on deal. It is on an amazing price, so check it out in the i. There's other readings, you can book a face-to-face, anything you want, but the 6-month is the ultimate right now in the i.ok. So what are we seeing? So Samia's, I feel like the energy's kind of weird, and a lot of people are getting Eight of Swords type energy, so just be aware of that, okay? It's kind of intense energy. What are we seeing for Aries this week, please? Okay, so we got the Eight of Cups, okay? So I do think some of you are kind of longing for new places, new energy. Okay, some of you could be dealing with someone who you need to cut out, or this person could have cut you out. I feel like Aries are feeling disappointed over something, so this could be something that's come to its natural conclusion, but I do think that there's either just been eclipse energy or there's about to be eclipse energy, and so when this happens, like, things do naturally come to an end, so just keep that in mind, okay? We no longer have a choice. Okay, it's almost like the universe just steps in and like rips things away, so we just don't have a choice, basically. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like the Knight of Wands reverse, some years I feel like someone might have cut something off. You might have cut something off, but someone has cut something off, basically. What are we seeing for Aries this week, please? Yeah, Ace of Cups reverse. So some of you is like, this is a lack of love as well, but you're not willing to get out your cave. Because you can see in this particular image, like, you've got these blocks and it's caves. So this is a person who's not taking no action. They're not opening up the heart. They're not willing to take risks. Some of you could be holding on to something that you need to let go of because it's blocking your love life, right? So you're holding on to something that you need to let go of. Right, the Star with the World. For the Aries man as well, you could meet an Aquarius, or maybe it's an Aquarius you need to let go of. This could also be someone who's unattainable though, because the Star is often known as the person who's unattainable, so keep that in mind. For the Aries woman, this is about honouring yourself, right? Going out into the world, right? Having faith that you can manifest love, you can manifest your dreams. The Five of Swords. So I think some of you might be kind of in something that's kind of nasty and spiteful. You might be dealing with a masculine who hasn't cut it off, like this person holds on to you. You might not be in contact right now. So you're not out there opening your heart to new love because you're holding on to this person, but this person is not honouring you. Okay, you could be dealing with someone who acts like, you know, like they're a star, you know, so that could be another thing here. They act like they're a star. So for Aries, I think you need to be careful with pursuing people who think they're above you or better than you, etc. But some of you, I think the bigger message here is, yeah, the Tower. This is you. I feel like a big message for the Aries woman this week is to shake things up. Some of you are in love with another woman. For the Aries woman, you could be in love with another woman, but I'm getting someone who's in love with someone who's at a distance, or it's unattainable. It could also just be someone who thinks they're a star, so they think they're too good for most people. I hear disaster waiting to happen. Okay. What is Aries energy this week, please? Yeah, the Four. But this is all about letting go. So if this is not you, it could be somebody else is disappointed because you've let go. This person could be triggered this week. They might be reactive towards you. They might say some nasty stuff. But someone is definitely letting go. But then this looks good because the Four of Pentacles reverse can be you letting go. Okay, some of you might be completely single right now and there's new love coming in, but you need to get out your cave, right? You need to open up your energy. You need to trust. You need to be out in the world this week. Don't let a past relationship or breakup stop you from going out there and trying again. That's the message. You got 444, so I don't know what that means. Type it in Google and ask spiritual meaning 444. But yeah, You just need kind of new energy, that's what I'm getting. This can be a person who's been disappointed in the past, and with the Tower being the energy that you're carrying. So some of you have got a dark night of the soul, or you've got a lot of triggers internally. You got to be careful when you're in the Tower in an energy as well, because this can be someone who's in like a very dark energy, or they're like really being triggered, or you know, I heard disaster waiting to happen as well, so it could be, you know, things you're leaving unchecked that you need to get on top of, because this is where shit starts to like break down. So for example, it could be a car. So the car's been having problems, you've been ignoring the red signal light, and then next minute, you know, so yeah, I feel like some of you need to, you know, watch yourselves this week, your anger, because the Tower rules Mars is Aries, etc. Watch what you're feeling internally. But I think this is more for Aries who are kind of single, isolated. They haven't put themselves out there for a long while because they were really hurt in the past, and they don't want to be in anything destructive, but something new is coming in. You know, I feel like the message for Aries, this is about honouring yourself. No one's better than you. If they can do it, so can you. And I get for some Aries as well, like you want to make massive changes. So I feel like use the Tower energy, the eclipse energy, whether it's been or whether it's coming, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up, I've been so busy with everything else. But yeah, use the energy that's out there to propel you forward. Use it for construction instead of destruction, in other words, is what I'm saying. Okay, what else are we seeing for Aries, please? I feel like some of you are getting triggered by like your environment, the people around you, but again, it's about getting up and making changes. That's what the Matrix aims to do. Everyone's a little cunt who's trying to like rub you up the wrong way and like get a reaction. I feel like for you, like instead of putting your energy into that, just be like, what kind of life is it that I actually want to live? You know, it's all ego battles out here and shadow energy and just dickheads, right? Like, it's like, do I even want to engage in this? Like, I do think that for Aries this week. Okay, what are we seeing? What else does Aries need to know, please? The Seven of Swords. I feel like some of you are definitely dealing with a masculine who, that's what you've got to be careful of. Like, this masculine doesn't want you to let him go. Okay, so this masculine doesn't want you to let him go. He wants to keep you in his life, but that's so that you don't go and find anything new. Okay, I feel like whoever this masculine is, he's got another woman as well. Or he's got multiple women. You've got the Queen of Swords, you've got the Star, you've got the Queen of Cups, you've got multiple women basically. And I just kind of get a sense for Aries, you're in environments where people are really negative and toxic and miserable, and I feel like it's really triggering Aries, because Aries are fun people. You like to travel, you like to laugh, you like to explore. You're not interested in those type of, that's only a low level Aries, right? Some of you might not be well, so it depends where you are, because there's a lot of sickness and shit going around. You know, we won't say it, but we know, okay? You know, you get it. So some of you just might be feeling like, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I feel like this week for you, it's about basically not invention, not engaged, right? If you're not willing to go out there and try new things, you're going to stay in a rut. So I do think some of you are kind of, you're in a life you don't want to be in, you know? But then you're not willing to try new things, so, you know, you're just going to be frustrated in what you're in, but then you're not going to be getting nothing new because you keep staying in what you're in, and that's frustrating you and it's not making you happy, but you're not willing to try new stuff. So yeah, I feel like when it comes to, there's a Pisces energy here, there was a Taurus Gemini energy here. Some of you keep just going in circles with a person you need to get rid of. There's a person you just need to get rid of, like they've got you in third party situations. There's better love, there's a better way. Ten of Cups. Okay. I feel like this is like just staying away from people who, because there is just a lot of people who play games, like this is staying away from people who just play games endlessly. Like they're not solid in your life. For the Aries who are acting like this, people are leaving your life, they've just had enough. You know, they're just there's something about high maintenance here, like there's something about people acting high maintenance, and I feel like people have just had enough. You know, they can't even connect with you, they can't even be with you because it's just constant games, it's in and out. It could also be to do with priorities as well. So for Aries, this could be you as well. Like it could be you needing to look and say, okay, am I making sure that the people who matter to me feel prioritised? Because some of them don't. It could be the other way around. People could be getting pissed off with you. But for the Aries woman who's listening to this, just be careful, because this can be really, really, really trapped on someone who you want to be with. But I feel like this person just isn't what they appear. The sneaky, the sly. There's definitely multiple women coming up. You're going in circles. I feel like this person doesn't let you go because they like the fact that you hung up on them. But it's just sapping your energy. You're not getting nothing good from this connection. Okay, 7 of what? You're just dealing with a player, basically. But the 7 of Wands is also about you standing up for yourself this week. Some of you could be dealing with a toxic work environment. You need to get on top of whatever is triggering you. That's what I'm getting. And some of you, the best thing to do is to not fight back. It's to just walk away. That's what I'm getting. Just leave this person behind. Leave this job behind. Angel of Balance. So this could be you've been being too selfish in yourself, and there's people who feel neglected. So it's about balancing yourself and your dreams with other people, because you don't want to lose those people. But it can also be some of you do need to really think about calming down your nervous system. Be careful with your aggression. Man holding a heart. I feel like as well for Aries, you're looking for someone who's going to really give his heart to you and invest in you and make you feel solid and secure. And the man you're dealing with is not doing that. He's holding his heart back. But you refuse to walk away. Okay, and you're not going to get victory. So I do think all tied up. And this is not, you know, for the Aries who are out here kicking ass, like this isn't really your reading. I feel like this isn't your reading. This is more for Aries who are struggling with life. And they kind of feel trapped and they feel triggered, but they don't know how to get out of it. All tied up, but you're refusing to walk away. Some of you are kind of telling yourself, like, if this man heals, if I stick it out with this guy, he'll change. Some of you, this is someone you're in a relationship with. He won't. So some of you are kind of like, you know, maybe if I stick it out, he'll change down the road. He won't. I don't think. I mean, some people do, but for most of you, I don't. This person's got a lot of fears. Some of you are dealing with a karmic contract. You're dealing with a trauma bond. I feel like some of you have been with this person for years. You've been with this person for months. But it's just their hardwired behaviour, right? And you're always making concessions for this person. And then some of yours, it's to do with the environment, definitely your environment or your way of life. I feel like for Aries, you need new energy, you need new places, new experiences. You need to get out of a rut, all tied up. You know, sometimes being successful can be a prison, right? You're successful, but it's just you're in a prison, right? You need to have more fun. So, yeah, be careful with your stress though. And I do think some of you are really, especially the divine feminine, you're really triggering yourself over someone this week. You need someone who brings like balance, fairness, respect. You don't need someone who's got you in chaos and triggered all the time and stressed out all the time. People have got trauma bonds confused with love. They think that that's love, the chaos, but it's not. and it burns you down and erodes you over time. So I feel like the message here this week is like, some of you are not valuing yourself. It can also be a job. There's something very toxic in Aries itself, a workspace or in a relationship, and it needs to change, because actually it's just creating a lot of pent up energy, a lot of repressed energy, a lot of stress, and this is bad outcomes down the road, or maybe sooner. But remember when we had disaster waiting to happen. Some of you might have went into this connection knowing that this was going to be the case, and you went there anyway. Some of you might be doing things, drug addiction, alcoholism, something that you know is destructive, that is a disaster waiting to happen, but you're doing it anyway. So this week you've got the opportunity to know your value. Some of you, it's a better job, it's a better way. Okay, but you need to honour yourself, especially the feminine. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful. Enjoy your reading. If you want the 6-month forecast, it's in the iDot. But I do think that this is a week to like really get up, stand in your power, and start making things happen. I'll speak to you soon.